circles running around. Break down, chase the light. We're all limbo on the go. Running for my life. Feel the light. Running for my life. Running for my life. Running for my life. Head high, we're alone. Are we taking all in front of us? Head high, how could we know it was all along on the side? We should read between the lines that we're on the right way to go. Head high, we're not alone. Oh, we are not out of luck. Running for my life. Feel the light. Running for my life. Running for my life. Running for my life. Running wild, I'm running for my life.
Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know. Tell me, have I lost my mind? Nowhere to go, so far from home. Is this what giving up feels like? I don't know. die. As the rain falls down, there's no more tears to cry, tears to cry. So I break these walls and hold my head up high. No, I'm not giving in. No, I'm not giving in.
I can't take it anymore. My mind's about to go to war. I need someone to save me from myself, to hear me cry when I call out for help. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano. Another day to lose control. There's a fire in my bones. My sight gets blurry, pushing back the tears. Should take a leap of faith and face my fear. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano.
They say every day's a new day. Live it like your last day. It's okay to feel great. You're all jumping on a new wave. Time goes by, but I'll stay stuck up in my old ways. So hard to unlearn habits we got addicted to. I'm trying to change my life, but so much easier to say than do. Oh, please help me. Please go easy on me. I can't believe it's so hard for me to see that I deserve this. Deserve to feel happy now. So please go easy. Please go easy on me. Go easy on me. Go easy on me. Easy on me. Don't give me a hard time, just let me live my life in peace. My life in peace. Been broken a long time, don't remember the highlights of me. Highlights of me. Oh, please help me. Please go easy on me. I can't believe it's so hard for me to see that I deserve this. Deserve to feel happy now. So please go easy. Please go easy. So hard to unlearn habits we got addicted to. I'm trying to change my life, but so much easier to say than do. Oh, please help me. Please go easy. Please go easy. Oh, please help. Please go easy. Go easy on me. So go easy.
These bands need a car. Total to the killer thing. To the clock, big fighters in the trunk with a gun right back. Two lines to the boat that we so high.
know I said just. I said just.
Yeah. addicted to you. Visions of you. Come closer, 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 closer. Come closer, 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 closer. Visions of you. Intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. Hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrow, but I love that taste.
Visions of you.
Come closer. Nine and I can't see straight. I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste.
Visions of you.
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. Say son. You know I said just. Just.
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. know I suggest. You know I suggest.
Oh, man. You need some headphones, bro.
You know I suggest.
You are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. You are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.
I'ma cock my 9 and come a mother.
just wish he knew. I just wish he knew.
First time back, guys. We're just checking, making sure it works. So hopefully everything. I've got a thumbs up from Sarah. We are on our way. Well, it's great to see you all. I can't believe it has. I looked at our previous live streams and it was over a year ago. How is everybody? How many people have we gotten? 41 people. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for joining me here at Wembley today. I wish. Well, it's just as nice because the sun is shining here down in Bournemouth, and I've been looking forward to this final all week since Kidderminster got promoted last week. So we're going to bring you this season as many National Vanarama League games as possible. The ball is just being brought onto the pitch in an electronic car. Fantastic. I love the way they do that. I think that was introduced a couple of years ago. Just remind me if, you know, or correct me if I'm wrong. Well, where are we? Of course, like I've all just said, we are in Wembley Stadium and it's FC Halifax Town against Gateshead. Two great grounds, two great teams. Both of them finished sort of mid-table, so you know it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't all that bad. And it looks as if the first half is going to get underway in just a few seconds. It's going to be the all-in blues, yes. Halifax Town are going to be shooting from my right hand side to my left hand side, which means the black and whites of Gateshead will be going from left to right, attacking the goal down my right hand side. And it is Halifax that get us underway. They pass it straight back inside their own half, takes a tender touch, places it back into the middle. Central defence now on the ball, out onto the right side of the pitch. Tries to play a sneaky ball up that right hand side, right the way down the line, but unfortunately it's gone out for a throw-in. Both managers on the sidelines already shouting out, screaming out instructions, and they've only been going for literally 30 seconds. Like I said, it's great to be back here on Football Fan Tribe, and this season we will be, well, the coming season, obviously because Kidderminster's there as well now, we'll be bringing you as many National Vanarama games as we possibly can. If it's on, we'll show it, you know, we'll bring it to you so we can keep you up to date, because it's, you know, if you can't get to the ground, if it's a midweek game or something like that, it makes it really difficult to travel, get back in time for work, or, you know, if you have got to go from, I don't know, somewhere down south all the way up to somewhere like Halifax or Gateshead, it's a long journey, and both of them teams have had a fair old track down to London. I'm presuming that most of the fans would have came down last night and stayed somewhere in London, maybe a Travelodge or something like that. Anyway, back to the game. It's a throw-in to Halifax on the halfway line, looking to push forward, making an early impact in this game with only 1 minute and 30 seconds gone on the clock. Senior, the captain, just getting a few instructions from the referee there. It looks like Senior's going to take the throw-in. So it's the captain down this near left-hand side. Don't forget they're attacking the goal to my left-hand side. So pushing forward up towards the final third. There's a shove in the back by the midfielder of Gateshead out on this near right-hand side. And is it going to be a free kick? I don't think it is. I think it's going to go straight for another throw. But we'll come back to that in just a second. So is it going to be the Shaman's Day? Or is it going to be the Heeds Day? Or the Tynesiders? As you know, they're known as both. Manager Chris Millington on the sidelines again, screaming out instructions. He needs to sit down, calm down. And it is Halifax that have pushed all the way back into their own half, playing it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper knocked it long out onto the far right hand side. And Gateshead clear up at the back with the left back, and the goalkeeper comes out, wallops it downfield up towards that halfway line. There we go, a few technical things going on there, Sarah, with the transitions. Oh, I like that. That was a little bit different. Okay, we're moving from screen to screen. As you can see, all the action going on behind me. It's a throw-in out on the far left-hand side to Gateshead, pushing forward up towards that halfway line. He's sneaking those extra few yards every couple of seconds there, edging forward, you know, making the most of the throw-in. And it's gone back out for a second throw-in out on that far right hand side, and there he is, Mike Williamson, on the sidelines as well. That was quite a nice picture of him, actually. He got a good shot there. The cameras at Wembley doing a really good job. I think I've been to the new Wembley once. If you've been, then do tell us what you thought of the new Wembley. If you went to the old one as well, you know, compare the two if there is a comparison. I still prefer the old Wembley, being completely honest with you, but you know, that's just me. Up over the halfway line, down this near right hand side. Good attack here now for Gateshead. Can he keep hold of it? Switch of play, and a good interception at the back there by the Shaman. Oh, he goes down under a heavy challenge. Referee says play on inside that centre circle, and it's Gateshead that bring it over the halfway line, coming forward down this right hand side, looking to play it back, and he does. He goes all the way back to the central defender, deep inside his own half, and it's the black and whites of the Tynesiders on the ball inside their own half, close to their 18-yard box, right-footed downfield up towards that centre circle. Another push in the back. There's no love lost between these two northern teams. That is guaranteed, and I'm sure. Let's hope it's, we don't get any red cards or yellow cards or anything like that, but it's going to be a well-earned battle by both teams here today, and whoever comes out on top. I did say in the chat, if you haven't joined the chat yet, please do so. Just hit the subscribe button, wait 1 minute, that's all you've got to wait, and then you can join in the chat. I've stuck my neck out, and I think Halifax will just nick it by 2-1 come the 90 minutes. I can't see this going into extra time, but you never know. Like I said, both teams finished middle of the table, and it was just Halifax Town that crept above Gateshead. They finished in 11th position, and Gateshead finishing in 14th place. Now this season for the Shaman, they won 16, drew 13 and lost 17. As for Gateshead, well, they finished in 14th place, like I just said, won 15, drew 15 and lost 16, but they did have a goal average of +5, which is 4 better than the Shaman. So, it's all swings and roundabouts. How did these two great teams get here today? Well, interesting stuff. We'll come back to that. In the quarterfinals, actually, it was the Shaman that won by 2-0 against Aldershot. And in the semis, they faced Altrincham, and that had to go all the way to a penalty shootout. It finished 1-1 at full time, and then 3-2 on penalties to the Shaman. So they definitely know what they're doing, and this possibly could still go to a penalty shootout today, because it has to be decided here today at Wembley. It won't be carried on for a replay, which it used to years ago, because Kidderminster, it was a draw, and we had to go and play at the Baggage Stadium. So many moons ago, when I was a wee lad. Now, as for Gateshead in their quarter final, how did they get on? Well, they beat. Well, it was 0-0 at full time, and then in penalty shootout they won by 4-2 against 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and then the semi-final. What a game that was. That was 3-3, and Gateshead won 4-1 on penalties. So their quarters and their semi-finals both went to penalties, and the semi-final for the Shaman went to a 3-2 penalty win for them. And it's Gateshead on the attack, goes down under a foul. Oh, referee's giving it the other way, saying it was a dive, and that would have been really handy for Gateshead, because it was right on the edge of the 18-yard box, and it would have meant trouble for Halifax Town. But they're saying he went down too easy, the referee. So it's a free kick to Halifax on the edge of their 18-yard box, out on this near left-hand side. A chance for them to hoof that ball forward and put a little pressure on the back four of Gateshead. So far, it has been mainly Gateshead who have been applying the pressure in this opening 8 minutes of this game here today at Wembley. The stadium looks a lot fuller than what it did earlier today for the FA Bars final, which kicked off, I think it was 12:30 or 12 o'clock. And here comes the Shaman down the right-hand side, steps into the penalty area, takes it to the byline, nobody there. And the first corner of the game goes to Halifax Town. It's a corner kick out on the far right-hand side to Halifax. They're going to pile them blue shirts. It was a great break down the right-hand side, skips past the left-back with ease, but then the left-back just managed to make a latch-ditch effort with an outstretched leg, putting out for a corner. So they've taken it short, out on the far left-hand side. And it's going to be another corner, second corner in quick succession. Bailey doing the job there for Gateshead. Great play by the number 8, Bailey, out on that far left-hand side, but conceding another corner. Are they going to repeat it? Are they going to take it short?
Oh no, Gav. OMG, we're bloody losing already.
Oh no, Gav, losing already. That's not good, fella. What's going on? And this looks like it's going to be a long one. It's going to be an in-swinger. It's going to be... The referee wants a word. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on. He's having a word with Hunter at the moment for Halifax Town. He's, He's giving him some welly there. He's like... now he's having a word. Who's that? No, it's Hunter. It does look like it's going to be an in-swinger, though. And Tinkler is all over Hunter there inside that penalty box. Keeper comes to the edge of the 6-yard area and gathers the ball with both hands and wallops it right-footed downfield into the Shaman's half. But the Shaman pull it forward out onto the far right-hand side, 35 yards from goal. Still with the Shaman. Good 1-2. Neat ball out onto the right-hand side. Tries to play it back infield and it's taken off of his feet. And it's with the left back. Chips it forward, and I think that's going to be a throw. It's going to be a throw to Halifax Town. This looks very useful indeed. It's out on the far right, on the edge of that 6-yard box. 29 amazing people in right now. Who are you supporting? What are your score predictions? Pop them in the chat down below. Do we got to do? Hit that subscribe button, wait 1 minute, and then you can join me and Sarah. She sat to my right-hand side. I'll get her to pop her head round at some point because I know Gav and a few other people want to say hello to Sarah. It's been a year. It's going to be a long throw in line with a penalty spot for the Shaman onto the edge of the 6-yard box. Good flick on into the edge of the 6-yard box. And Gateshead get it cleared downfield out on this near left now. Good right foot clearance down the near right-hand side. It's going to be a throw into Gateshead in line with the centre circle. He's going to go back with that throw. No, he swapped it over. So it's Tinkler with a throw. The number 2, Tinkler, throws it in. Gets it back. Nice 1-2 out on this near right-hand side. Goalkeeper for Gateshead. It's miles off his line. What's he doing? Oh, and there's Sarah. Hi, guys.
I'm busy doing the tech, but hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Really do appreciate it. Right, get back to it.
Yeah, back to it. That's Sarah. She's doing all the techie stuff that you can see on the screen right there. And as you can see, just at the top in the centre, there's other scores. There's other games going on right now as we speak. I know Southampton were 2-0 down. And I think West Ham came from behind to make it 2-1. But did it finish that way? I'm not sure. Maybe you could let Sarah know in the chat.
That's it. Yay, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, says Gaff. Hey, excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Well, that's Sarah, my technical partner there. Right, it's a free kick just inside Gateshead at half. It's the Shaman on the ball. It's going to be a long kick to the edge of the penalty area for the Shaman. The boys in blue come again. Oh, he almost played it through into the penalty area, but a good left-footed clearance downfield by Gateshead. And now they can break on the counter-attack. But there's too many blue shirts around him. He's all on his own, the number 15 up there. All on his Todd. I'm guessing a lot of people have gone to Wembley today. Like I said, it does look fairly busy. A lot busier than what it was for the FA Vars final earlier today. And here come Gateshead down this near right, up towards the corner flag. Lays it back, picked up by the number 8 for Gateshead. Lays it all the way back, picked up by Tinkler. Tinkler inside that centre circle, just outside, out on this near right-hand side. Knocks it forward. Good clearance downfield by the centre back for the Shaman, and now they can break down the left-hand side. Here comes the number 17. He's got some speed. Takes it past one defender, takes it past the second defender, and then tries to put it out for a corner. And it's gone out for a throw-in out on this near left. Deep, deep inside that Gateshead half. You can follow all the action up there behind me. You can see it going on. So it's going to be a throw-in to Gateshead down this near left-hand side. Looks like the pitch is on the opposite side on the screen, so which is weird. My left, their right, so don't worry about that. It is the left hand side if you look at it from a technical point of view. It's just the cameras happen to be on this side and not the other side of the pitch. Throw-in's been taken out onto the right hand side. Here come the boys in blue. Picked up 35 yards from goal, 30 yards from goal now. On the attack once again, more pressure. Steps inside, goes into the penalty area, goes down under a challenge, and the referee waves away any appeals for a penalty to Halifax. And they're not happy about that, the Halifax fans or the Halifax players. He tried to go in between the two defenders, got sandwiched. It was the number 19 sprinting in. He's got some speed. The elbow does go up by the number 10. Oh, and here come Gateshead on the break, and there's a shove in the back inside the penalty area, and that's going to go all the way through for a free kick to Halifax inside their own penalty area. So it's end-to-end stuff here today at Wembley, cracking stuff. It has been fairly fast-paced in the opening 15 minutes.
Hang on.
Uh-oh. Nope, we're back. We were buffering there for a minute.
We still are.
Ash Palmer, the Chesterfield defender. What's he doing in the crowd there today? Maybe he's on the move. Ash Palmer. If you know why Ash Palmer of Chesterfield is in the crowd today, and if there is a reason, please let me know in the chat, or let Sarah know, and she'll let me know. We had a little bit of a buffer there.
Yeah.
I don't know what went on. Ah, the laptop. Playing up. There we go. Sarah's laptop's playing up. It's not one of them touchscreens either, which is a shame. Okay, we're back underway. It's with the Gateshead goalkeeper right on the edge of his 18-yard box. He's got to be careful of that, because in this opening 16 minutes now, I've seen that goalkeeper outside of his penalty area a lot. On a lot of occasions. I know he wants to push forward and to encourage the rest of the team to get forward. And there he is, the Gateshead manager, Mike Williamson, giving it some welly. And chairman Neil Pinkerton there as well. So out on this left-hand side, hoofed right-footed downfield. The chase is on for the Shaman. And it's a good clearance by the right back for Gateshead. Back up into the Blues half. Out on my right-hand side. Lays it back, picked up by the right back. Sprinting towards that halfway line. Off he goes, the number 5. Lays it off, gets the 1-2. Can he reach it? I tell you what, Halifax have definitely got the edge when it comes to speed here today. Will they make it count? Can they make it count? I don't know. They haven't as yet as we enter the 17th minute. Good defending there by Magnay, the number 32 for Gateshead at the back. It's going to be another long throw though. Danger again for Gateshead. It's out on this right-hand side, in line with the 18-yard box. It's going to be a long throw. He's taking his time about it. We've got 4 blue shirts inside that 6-yard box, waiting for the long throw to come in. Does it reach them? And it's bouncing around on the edge of the penalty area now. And down goes one of the Gateshead players. The black and whites hit the floor, but not no more. He gets up, but the referee gives a free kick to Gateshead. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And, whoever comes out on top here today, I'm sure their weekend is just going to get even better.
Can we just say thank you to Sean and Benjamin for the follow?
Hey, Sean, Benjamin, thank you so much, guys, for the follow. Really, really appreciate that. Really do. Thank you so much. And, yeah, thanks for being here. And if you are, a Vanarama National League supporter, then we've got tons and tons coming up next season. Obviously, BT cover a fair few of them. We might be able to get a few elsewhere. So if we can find it, we will bring it. And we will endeavour to do the best we can. This is just a mock setup because it is the first time we've been back for a year. So for the new season, there'll be even more stuff going on the screen behind me. We'll still have the game for you to follow, but there'll be lots of little extras that are going to be chucked in at the beginning of the new season. So make sure you come back and join us then. And he's flattened. Referee says play on out on the far right-hand side. It's with Gateshead now on the edge of their 18-yard box with the central defender. 1-2 with the left back. Lays it back to the goalkeeper with the goalkeeper who's out of his area again. He doesn't want to stay in goal, this goalkeeper. I think he thinks he's a striker. And a good run upfield by the central defender for Gateshead up towards halfway line. Chipped up over the top into the last 30 yards of the Halifax half. There's a lot of people there. They're just showing the crowd. And a lot of blue shirts and a lot of white shirts. They did say that there were probably going to be a few more Halifax fans at Wembley today than there would be Gateshead. If we get those facts, those figures, we'll bring them to you a little bit later on. So it's Gateshead on the attack inside the Shaman's half, but they're pushed all the way back into the centre circle with Gateshead inside their own half now with the centre back. Lays it off out onto the far left-hand side, picked up by the number 10 for Gateshead, lays it out onto that far wing, and it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Just keeping possession, maybe making the Shaman do a bit more work, a little bit more running around. And it's a long ball across field. The intention was good by Gateshead, but unfortunately it's gone out for a throw-in. And there's Mike Williamson again, giving more instructions to his Gateshead side. The 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Like I said a little bit earlier, they finished in 14th, Gateshead, with Halifax finishing the end of their season campaign in 11th. So there wasn't a lot that separated these two teams, and they've both done extremely well. You know, for both teams to be outside the top 10 and then reach the final at Wembley here today is very, very impressive. You know, they've had a fantastic cup run, and both deservedly so, you know, have earned the right to be here. Okay, there's gone to a few penalty shootouts, but you've still got to hold your nerve and you've still got to hold your bottle when it comes to penalties. As we all know, living in England, penalties have not always been the best friends to us English fans. Right, Gateshead with Bailey out on this left-hand side, lays it back, picked up infield, again deep inside their own half. They just keep in possession, making the boys in blue do all the running at the moment. And the thing is, you know, if you've got the ball, then the other team can't score. It's as simple as that. You know, I wouldn't have thought they'd be playing for penalties, but, you know, in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, it went to penalties. So Gateshead are penalty specialists, it must be said. You can't take that away from them. You know, they've held their cool, they've held their bottle, and they managed to finish off those games. It's a throw-in to Gateshead. 32 yards from goal. Out on the far left-hand side. In it comes. Nice, neat 1-2. Up towards the edge of the area. Tries to go through. Tries to play another 1-2 up over the top. And down goes the Gateshead player. And they've won a free kick in a very useful place, it must be said. Yep, so number 5 got taken out, sandwiched again. Throws his arms aloft. And he's like, come on, ref, come on. And he wins a free kick. Now this is on the edge of the penalty area, out on the far right-hand side. I would say probably about 20, 22 yards from goal. So it's a great chance to get it whipped over left-footed into that danger zone. It looks like it's going to be the captain for Gateshead that's going to take this free kick. He's going to take it right-footed, so it's going to be an in-swinger. It's probably about 24 yards back. He's just been asked to move the ball back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 white shirts inside that penalty area. Plays it onto the floor. Picked up by the number 11. Crafty back heel. Now it comes across. Oh, edge of the 6-yard box and a good headed clearance. But it's still in play. Oh, and the referee has blown. I think it was from an offside. Must be an offside because there was no challenge inside that penalty area. But a really good chance there. A well-worked free kick. That was definitely a training ground free kick that Gateshead just took. It was played along the floor by the captain into the penalty area. Nice neat back heel from the number 11 back to the captain, and then the captain whipped it over to the edge of the 6-yard box. And yeah, we've got a free kick, which the goalkeeper for the Shaman takes right-footed inside his penalty area. Up over the halfway line it goes. Good little flick on, nicely won in the centre of the park by the boys in blue then, but then it's gone all the way through to the goalkeeper who hoofs it right-footed downfield, and it's going to be a throw-in just inside their own half on the halfway line to the boys in blue, the Shaman. Now, obviously, the Shaman play at the Shea Stadium, and that can hold 14,401 people inside. And out of that 14,401, there's 5,830 seats. As for Gateshead, where they play at the Gateshead International Stadium, I think is it still an athletics ground? Let me know in the, because I'm pretty sure it used to be an athletics ground, but I'm not sure now. And that's got a capacity of 11,000. It's not quite as big as the Shea Stadium, but not far behind it. Not far behind it. So it's going to be another throw-in. It's going to be a long one again. They really have got a long throw specialist. The Shaman out on the right hand side. He's about 28 yards from goal. This time he takes it short, mixes things up, takes it towards the edge of the penalty area. The cross comes in right footed, but it's too far, too strong, and it's gone all the way across out onto this left hand side, and it's going to be a throw in to Gateshead in line with their 6-yard box deep inside their own half. Chris Millington then, I nearly said Millingham then, that's I was thinking of the comedian. Right footed, and the Shaman's goalkeeper comes racing out of his area, smashes that ball right up into the top of the stadium. Stott was tracking back just to lend a hand in case anything went wrong, but it's Tinkler with a throw for Gateshead out on this near right hand side. Good neat 1-2, square ball, tries a right footed shot, the number 11 for Gateshead, and it smashes into the defender's back and goes straight through to the goalkeeper, who picks it up, gathers it, wallops it right-footed over the halfway line. Strongly contested battle in the centre of the field.
Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0.
Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. I've just been informed. Crowned champions yesterday after Arsenal lost again. Unbelievable stuff. They've had a, they've had a great season, Arsenal, and I really did think they were going to do it. And then, the pressure, one or two injuries, and they've just gone to pieces at the end of the season. It's unbelievable. I don't get it. I don't get it. And good play by the Shaman. Takes it all the way down the right-hand side. It's the number 8, and he goes down under a heavy challenge by the byline. They were looking for the free kick. Let's have a look at that again. 1 push, 2 push. Yeah, he's got his arms on him, but I don't think it's enough to send him to ground. And maybe the number 18 could have held his feet there and got that cross in. Gateshead have had 57% of the possession so far in this game. That could be something that we could get up onto the screen for the new season as well. So we'll make a note of that so you guys can keep an eye on the possession. We used to have it before, and the free kicks, the corners. So all that information for the new season hopefully will be back on the screen as well. So any of these spare spaces that you see around me will have live stats and things like that. So what's my phone doing? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Sorry about this, guys. Phone's playing silly buggers. Just so I can see some of the chat as well. Let's go back in there. Let's have a look at this challenge. Richardson on Gilmore. Gilmore goes to ground. Richardson with a really strong challenge there in the middle of the park. So it's a free kick to the Shaman. About 8 yards inside the Gateshead half. It's going to be taken short, left-footed, out onto the far right-hand side. Right-footed, pass into the penalty area, picks it up. Oh, man, goalkeeper saves, but the offside flag went up. The first real chance for the Shaman. He broke into the penalty area. It was a good slicing ball through the middle of the defence. Was he offside? I'll tell you what, he wasn't. He wasn't offside. Oh, my life, the linesman's got it wrong. A right-footed shot on the edge of the 6-yard box. Smashes it along the ground. Keeper gets his ankle to it. But that should be a corner kick. Should be a corner kick. He wasn't offside. He timed his run to perfection. Slicing ball along the floor from about 22 yards out onto the right-hand side, into the penalty area. Takes it 10 yards from goal. Gets to 8 yards from goal. Hits it. Right-footed. Goalkeeper saves with his ankle. And the linesman gave a free kick for the offside, but there's no way was that offside. Unbelievable, unbelievable. The ball's gone all the way through to the Halifax goalkeeper. But a great chance there. And I'll tell you what, if he had scored, if that had gone in and they'd not given it, then Halifax, what have they got VAR here? If they have, why wasn't it used? And, if that had gone in, that could have been very, very costly for Halifax. Because he was only inches away, a couple of inches away from putting that in the back of the net. But a cracking chance there Great play down that far left-hand side. Captain goes to ground. Free kick on the halfway line. With the back four for the boys in blue. Attacking the goal down to my left-hand side. Might be different on the screen there. It could be my right-hand side. I'm going to have to check that. Gateshead on the ball. Loses it, wins it back. It's a good chance for Gateshead now. Onto the edge of the penalty area. Out on the far left. Corner of the penalty area. Still with Gateshead. Lays it back. And there's a lot of blue shirts there covering. Keeping an eye on that. Into the centre circle it goes. On the halfway line. With Gateshead inside that centre circle. Right footed. Shaman win it back on the break. It's 3-on-4. And well intercepted there by the Gateshead midfield and laying it all the way back to the goalkeeper who smashes it downfield. He's beat the defender there, but there's 2 on him now. With Gateshead down by the corner flag. Well played, and a free kick's been given. Down goes the number 18 for the Shaman. Martin, the criminal in that challenge. And down goes the number 18 for the Shaman and wins a free kick right in the corner of their own half on this near left-hand side. Still 0-0, 31 minutes played, and the best chance of the game falling to Halifax, and unfortunately were foiled by a bad decision by the linesman. So Halifax being denied a corner which could have led to anything. Here come Halifax down that right hand side. I've got fond memories of Halifax last season in the FA Cup. Our boys Kidderminster. But it was a good game. It was a really, really good game. We went up for that one because we're based in Bournemouth and we drove all the way up to Kidderminster. We maybe got the coach actually then, didn't we? Got the coach to Kiddie. With the Shaman inside the Gateshead half. Around that centre circle, played out onto the far right hand side. Here come the boys in blue. Nice bit of play there. Nifty footwork. But Gateshead win it back on the attack. Tries to play it through down the right hand side, and a good interception by the centre back, denying Gateshead that break. And now it's the turn of the Shaman to break. Plays it through into the penalty area. Oh, and the goalkeeper comes sliding in onto the edge of his 6-yard box and gathers it from off the floor. But another cutting ball. They're getting a lot of success down that right hand side, Halifax. He was looking at the linesman. Let's have a look at that. Yep, he timed it perfectly again. Slicing through the middle of the defence, but just too much weight on the ball, and the goalkeeper was quick to see it for Gateshead. He came sliding out, went down to his left-hand side, gathers the ball, and the danger is gone. But that's 2 great attacks, very, very similar, by the Shaman down that right-hand side. Gilmore having a cracking game for the boys in blue right now. But it's going to be a throw-in to Gateshead out on the far left-hand side. He's about 27 yards from the Halifax goal. No, referee's moved him back. He's about 32 yards now. So it's a throw-in to Gateshead out on the far left. What can he do with this? Looks like he's another long throw. Both teams have long throw specialists. He decides to go short. Out on the left-hand side, gets the 1-2 back. Now pushing forward. There's 4 white shirts for him to aim for. Edge of the penalty area. Ball comes whipping across. And is it going to go out for a corner kick to Gateshead? And Gateshead, they do. They win their first corner kick of the game. It's out on this near right-hand side. It's with the number 8. Bailey was going to take it. He's changed his mind. Bailey's changed his mind. He's making his way into the 6-yard box. And the first corner for Gateshead comes in the 35th minute of this game. Still no score, but Halifax have had the better of the chances so far. A couple of half chances, I would say. It's going to be an outswinger. The number 10 takes it, right-footed, up over towards the penalty area. Headed back in onto the edge of the penalty area. Oh, and it's a 6-yard box, and it's headed over the crossbar. A really good chance there on the edge of the 6-yard box. It was a flick on, taken by the number 10, headed onto the edge of the 6-yard box. Free header, and I think it was Bailey. It was Bailey. He's got a free header there, and he heads it over the crossbar. Oh, what a chance for Gateshead to take the lead and break the deadlock here today at Wembley. Oh, man, unbelievable, unbelievable. So, a good chance for both teams now. One great chance each in this game so far. And we're 36 minutes in, 9 minutes to go. There shouldn't be any added time because we've not really had any injuries. We've had a couple of free kicks, but no injuries. And have I spoken too soon? Down goes Gateshead. No, he's back on his feet. That's fine, that's fine, that's good stuff. 28 amazing people in the room. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. Feel free to share it out with as many people as you possibly can. It's absolutely free to do so, and we'd really appreciate that. And also, hit that subscribe button if you've not done it already, and then you can join in the chat. Sarah's there to answer any questions or just to have a general chat with you if you want. Here come the Shaman on the attack down the left-hand side. This time, good change of play. Picked up by the number 20. Looks for the 1-2. Picked up by the number 18. Left-footed shot. It's curling. Oh, and it's just gone wide. It was about 6 or 7 foot wide in the end, but it was a good turn on the edge of the penalty area by the number 18. Gilmore looked for the 1-2. Didn't get it, and it's Capella. And he smashes it left-footed, but it's curling away from the goal. And no danger for Gateshead or the goalkeeper there. But if they had someone coming in on that back post, they did have somebody, but he arrived far too late. It would have been a simple tapping. So, you know, another half chance. I would say Halifax have just had the better of the last 37 minutes. But Gateshead, I think, have had more of the possession. With the goalkeeper, hits it right-footed. Out for a throw into Gateshead. 40 yards from goal, out on the far left-hand side. What can they do with this? Like I said, both teams have long throw specialists, which could end up being vital in this game. Eight minutes to half-time. Still, the deadlock has not been broken. Wow, wow. I'm going 2-1 to Halifax. You know, I don't mind who wins, but, you know, let Sarah know your score predictions and who you're supporting. Are you a Halifax fan? Are you a Gateshead fan? Or are you just here for, you know, just to check it out, see what it's like, and fill your Sunday afternoon with an FA Trophy final? And also, yeah, let me know which, if you've been to both Wembleys, which one you prefer. Gateshead, right-footed, out onto his right-hand side. He's chasing it. The sun is shining at Wembley today, which is really, really nice. It's really hot here in Bournemouth today as well. So if you're thinking about getting away for the weekend, next weekend, bank holiday, hopefully the weather in Bournemouth will be nice. If you want to take a trip down, let us know. And it's with Gateshead inside their own half. With the midfield looking to push forward. He's got 3 in support in front, into the centre circle. Over the halfway line they go. Here come the Tynesiders, or the Heed, as they are also known. Still Gateshead on the halfway line. Plays it across field. Squares it. Callum. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Great to see you. Sorry it's been so long, but we've been concentrating on our travel channel for the last year, really. You know, lots of travel. Left-footed. Oh, and that. Oh, my goodness me. Gateshead on the edge of the penalty area. The captain hit it left-footed, and it was closer to the corner flag. What was Ollie doing there? What was he doing? Oh, Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Oi, oi, oi. That was awful. That was awful by the captain. Not a good example. And there's a few people in the crowd who have got Mexican wrestling masks on. Interesting costume for an FA Trophy final. Unbelievable. Wrestling fan and a football fan. Hey, why not? Why not? But yeah, Callum, great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. 32 amazing football fans in here right now. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you have just popped in, we will be bringing tons and tons of non-league football next season. As much as we possibly can. And yeah, I was talking about the Travel Channel. That's why we've not done any football for a year. We missed the World Cup and all that type of thing, unfortunately. But never mind. And our Travel Channel is called Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. So please go over and I'll get Sarah to drop a link. She can't do that. Okay, she can't. So it's Travel Tour Taste. Takes us to the byline. Shaman. And it's put behind for a corner. Good attack again. That right-hand side is proving key for the boys in blue here today. There's obviously a weakness for Gateshead down that left-hand side of the defence. And it's a good clearance. It's going to be another corner. He took it all the way to the byline, got the cross into the 6-yard box, and at the near post, it was put out. They've taken this one quickly. They've taken it short. It's out by the corner flag. Still with the Shaman. Lays it off. Hits it left foot. It takes a deflection off the defender's head, and it's gone behind for another corner to the Shaman, to Halifax. Ali with the shot there. No, it wasn't Ali. It was Ali that laid it off. It was the number 20. It was Gilmore with the shot. Sorry, Gilmore. It was Ali that laid it off. So it's going to be another corner kick out on the far right-hand side. And I think Gilmore's going to take it. Yep, he is. Is he going to swing this one in? The last one was taken short. No, he goes short again. Gives it to Ali. Out on that far right-hand side. Ali takes it to the byline. Loses out. And it goes behind for a goal kick. Oh, what a waste there by the Shaman. Come on, Halifax. You've got to make those corner kicks count. I really don't understand, and, you know, this is just my opinion. I said it last season. I don't understand short corners. I think they're ridiculous, you know, especially when they play it short and then cross it in. What difference does it make? Put that extra player into the penalty area and just get the ball in there. And Gateshead goalkeeper bringing it to the edge of his area, smashes it right-footed. The challenge was on. Shaman will come in racing in there, putting pressure on the goalkeeper for Gateshead. And Gateshead have it racing up towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Out on this right-hand side. Picked up by the number 8. Lays it off. Chipped into the penalty area. Header comes in and it's gone wide. They're asking for a corner there, Gateshead. And it's not going to be given. I think it was Martin that was asking for, let's see that again, he was asking for the corner. He had a word with the ref there and the ref was having none of it. He's claiming it came off the defender last, but the referee saw differently and it's going to be a goal kick to Halifax Town. FC Halifax Town, should we call them. And there he is, Chris Millington. Looking very, very intense on the sideline. Thinking now as we approach the final 2 minutes of this first half. Still 0-0. Deadlock not been broken, but one or two chances for each team at either end, I would say. Oh, and the pass back to the goalkeeper, and he's paused it up, and it's in the back of the net. Oh my goodness me! Halifax have taken the lead. He slides across the floor and the Halifax fans are going nuts. It's 1-0 to Halifax. It was a pass back to the Gateshead goalkeeper, which was ridiculous, putting the goalkeeper under a lot of pressure. We've seen that a lot from Halifax Town in this first half. The goalkeeper smashes it against the back of the oncoming forward. He takes a deflection and bounces into the back of the net. Oh my goodness, so the deadlock has been broken in the 44th minute, and it is Halifax Town. It's a poor clearance, headed back in on the halfway line, flicked on down this left-hand side. The defender wins it, lays it poorly back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper hits it right-footed, and the number 19 for Halifax Town just outstretches his leg, and is it Cook? Yes, it's Cook, and it just comes off of his studs. The goalkeeper smashes it straight into Cook, off of his ankle, and it's in the back of the net just before half time.
1 minute.
Unbelievable. Sarah's saying 1 minute.
Yeah, when a goal comes in, I have to change it.
Okay,
Transition.
okay. That's fine. Let me know when I'm back in.
You're back in.
Oh, well, let me know. God, there. Right, so we're back underway. We're back underway. What will Gateshead do? There's never a better time to score than just before half time. Honestly, it's either the 89th minute or the 44th minute. And that's exactly what Halifax have done here today at Wembley. But what a mistake by the central defender, laying it back to his goalkeeper. He didn't look up, and Cook was right next to him. He had no awareness that Cook was there, and he laid it back to his goalkeeper, almost laid it back to Cook straight away, but the goalkeeper couldn't have smashed it anywhere else. He literally, they both hit the ball almost at exactly the same time, and it rebounds off Cook and just goes into the back of the net. Unbelievable. So we're into the 46th minute now, and it's with the right back for the Shaman inside their own half, smashing it forward up towards halfway line. And over the halfway line it goes. It's going to be a throw-in to Gateshead. How will they respond? What will, oh my goodness me, what will Mike Williamson be saying to his Gateshead team at half-time? And what will he be saying to that? I wouldn't want to be in that defender's boots right now. Not when he goes in at half-time, because I think Mike Williamson's probably going to tear him a new backside, because that was just suicidal. And here come the Shaman again. Skips past one, skips past two, tries to go past the third. He's still got it. Lays it off. 20 yards from goal, and Gateshead win it back deep inside their own half. Racing up in towards that centre circle. Takes the trip, and down he goes. And the first yellow card of the game. And it goes to Halifax. Yep, it's the number 18. Capello just nips his ankles as he runs towards halfway line, and Capello had no arguments about that. I mean, it was a silly challenge. He wasn't going anywhere, and Angelo Capello gets the first yellow card of this game. 2 minutes of injury time, and we've only got 15 seconds left. It's a free kick to Gateshead on the halfway line. Can they get an equaliser in the dying 10 seconds of this first half? But at least we've had a goal. At least the deadlock's been broken. So sorry for you, Gateshead fans. I mean, Halifax have had the best chances, but that was suicidal. You know, I really do feel for the goalkeeper, because it wasn't his fault. And it's on the edge of the penalty area. Right-footed shot comes in by Gateshead, 18 yards out. And it hits the legs of the defender. And I think that is it for the end of the first half. So at half-time, it is Cook that makes the difference for the Shaman. It's FC Halifax Town 1, Gateshead United 0. And it was Cook with the rebound in the 44th minute. What a first half that was here today at Wembley. Don't go anywhere, guys. Go and grab yourself a beer. Go and grab yourself some snacks. Go and grab yourself a soft drink. Go to the toilet. Do whatever you got to do. But just make sure you're going to be back here at Wembley for the second half between FC Halifax Town and Gateshead. What will the Gateshead manager be saying at half-time? Mike Williamson's definitely got his work cut out. Right, we're going to be back in around 10 to 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I'll show you again. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights and now. Getting hot, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights and now. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you again. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights and now. Getting hot, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights and now. But I will guide you home.
something I've done so many times. Trying to keep my head high while everybody's dancing. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Since you took hold of my broken heart, just like a miracle. You're the angel, the one I've been waiting for. You're the angel, the one that pulled me out of the dark. You're the angel. You're the angel. Letting go of the past, I can never understand. So many questions, why? Well, everybody's dancing. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Since you took hold of my broken heart, just like a miracle. You're the angel, the one I've been waiting for, waiting for. You're the angel, the one that pulled me out of the dark. Oh, I've been waiting for, waiting for. The one that pulled me out of the dark. You're the angel. You're the angel.
And I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't on the prey. But this time I won't collapse like I did yesterday. Yesterday, you broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give in, I can't give in, I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your body for me. I can't give in, I can't give in. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger than that. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Tú tienes la pócima para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give in, I can't give in, I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your body for me. I can't give in, I can't give in. I've already run with
I never thought I'd feel like this. Yeah. I never thought I'd feel like this. Ooh, I never thought I could be. I never thought I'd be on my shit, be on my. I'm spending my time in love like I should, and no more struggling for my blood. I never thought I'd feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like I never thought I'd feel like this. Feel like this. Feel like I never thought I'd feel like this.
From the kitchen, beer, wine, soft drinks, food, snacks, whatever, and went to the toilet like I did. Whew, I was bursting there. So, what did those managers say to both of their teams at half time? I'm sure it was a very different team talk for both sides. Gateshead have got 45 minutes to save it now and to turn this thing around. They've got to start playing a little bit more direct, try and get through that back line and then make it count with an all-important equaliser. As for Halifax, I really hope, and I'm sure they won't, that they don't sit back on their laurels and just, ride out the 1-0 win. I don't think, and I can't see that happening. I wouldn't have liked to have been that defender at half-time though, for Gateshead. But here they come down the left-hand side, and they've just won a corner. 2 minutes in, well, 1.5 minutes in to this second half. They've got to come from behind, but they have got a corner. Can they make this count? They've got to make every free kick, every dead ball count. Ward winning the corner kick there. So this time it's out on the left-hand side. Halifax have had around 6 or 7 corners, and Gateshead have had a 3, I think. So they take it short. Out on this near left-hand side, played across the edge of the 18-yard box, laid off. There's still plenty of white shirts to aim for. Tries to play it sneakily onto the edge of the area. It's still with Gateshead, and he's got 4 players, 4 blue shirts around him, and all he can do is lay it all the way back to the halfway line. Out on the far right-hand side, here come the black and whites of the Tynesiders. They're inside the centre circle. It's that corner, again, wasted. Don't take them short. Bang it into the area. Here's the team lineup. Johnson, Deborah, Stott, Senior, the captain of course, Golden, Hunter, Gilmore, Cook, the goal scorer, Capella, who is on a yellow card, Ali, the number 21, and 17, Harker. The subs for Halifax Town, Summerfield, Warburton, Clark, Wright, and O'Rourke, and last but not least, we've got 2 more, Lavelle and Seinfeld. Seinfeld? I don't know. I think it's Sinfield. It's spelled Sinfield. Richardson for Gateshead with a throw on the halfway line. And here is the Gateshead lineup. Montgomery, Tinkler. He's been involved a lot in this game so far. Story, Richardson, Conti, Ollie, again the captain. He's made a couple of mistakes for Gateshead, must be said. Magna, Bailey's been all over the place. Ward, Campbell and Martin. Are we not going to see any subs? We're probably not going to see any subs because they've gone now. Great. Okay, so I'm sure Gateshead have got, 4 or 5 substitutes, but I can't tell you who they are because they've just taken them off the screen. But never mind. It's a throw-in out on the far right. Conte there, putting it out for a throw-in. So 49 minutes on the clock, and I'm sure that Gateshead would have got a fair bit of a grilling at half-time. Put that up, bring on there. Just bring my phone up so I can see. There we are. And Gateshead on the attack now. They've had all the possession and all the play and doing all the pushing in the first 4 minutes of this second half. With the number 11, gets the 1-2, tries to spin it around the goalkeeper and it's gone well wide. Good try though. You know, the thought was there, the effort was there. It's just the shot on target that wasn't for Gateshead on the edge of the area. With the number 11, cuts inside, gets a nice 1-2, goes in between the two defenders, hits it from about 20 yards out, right-footed, but it just spins sharply past the bottom left-hand side of the Shaman's goal. Chris Millington having a word with one of the officials there. I wonder what he was saying. He was smiling, and, you know, why shouldn't he, Chris Millington? His team are 1-0 up here today at the FA Trophy final at Wembley. Haven't been to Wembley for quite a few years, so Kidderminster have got to pull their finger out and get to Wembley next year. Golden's going to take the throw. He changes his mind, Golden, and it's Deborah that takes it. The number 5. He's got a bandage on his right hand there. Not sure. Well, it looks like his wrist as well, so it's probably a wrist injury there for the number 5 of Halifax Town. Now they're looking to break down this near right-hand side, but it's well won by the left-back who hoofs it downfield into the Shaman's half, and the Shaman have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, and I expect that Gateshead are going to do exactly what Halifax Town did, and that's chase every back pass down onto the goalkeeper and put pressure, because you never know. Shaman's goalkeeper could make the same mistake. Harker giving away a free kick for the Shaman, and it's the Gateshead centre-back who picks it up, plays it out onto the right-hand side of the field, racing towards the halfway line, over the halfway line, lays it off, out onto the far right-hand side, gets the ball back, good 1-2, 35 yards from goal, picked up by the number 32, still with Gateshead on the halfway line, has to go back into his own half though, and they're not giving them any space at all. The Blues, every time Gateshead seem to pick up the ball, they're on them. But here they come, down the left-hand side, tries to get the cross in, and he's won a corner once again down on this left-hand side. Great play by Gateshead down this near left, and a last-ditch challenge. And it was the number 5 for Shaman. Yeah, put it out for a corner kick. Well done, Ward. And Deborah doesn't look happy at the moment. I don't know whether he felt funny. He's holding his left ankle. He's back on his feet. He's going to be okay. It's a slight limp there of Deborah, the number 5 for the Shaman. He's going to try and run it off. So it looks like it's going to be an in-swinger out on the left-hand side, right-footed, towards the back post, out into the centre. Oh, and it just skims off the head. There's nobody coming in on the back post for Gateshead, but what a chance. Again, that man Bailey, he's great on those set pieces. Flicks it on towards the back post, and it just skims the back post. It could have either gone in the back of the net. Actually, it was about 3 yards wide of the goal. And it's not looking good for Deborah. He's gone back down. He's shaking his head. He's holding his left ankle, Deborah. And the physio comes on. So let's hope and pray he's okay. But Bailey on set pieces is causing all sorts of problems. He really is. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, he just tried to... Deborah, as he went into the challenge on Ward, giving away the corner kick, his left ankle seemed to twist slightly. Not too bad by the looks of it. But he's still down. This incident happened about 3-4 minutes ago now. So he's obviously still feeling the effects. He's back up on his feet once again. He's being taken over to the sidelines. He was shaking his head when he went down the second time. So I'm not sure whether Deborah's going to be able to continue, or the Shaman are going to be forced into their first substitute of the game with the loss of their number 5. Let's see if he comes back on in just a few minutes. I'll keep you guys up to date. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here on this Super Soccer Sunday here on Football Fans Live at Wembley for the FA Trophy final between two fantastic teams who, incidentally, finished around mid-table, but can't take that away from them. They've done very, very well in this tournament. And there's a second player down. I can't see who it is. So the Blues could be down to 9 men in just a few seconds. He's rolling around. He's on the halfway line. The camera's too far away to see who it is. But that's not good. news. At the moment, the Shaman are down to 9 men. And it's been put out of play. It's Golden that's gone down on the halfway line, the number 2. And racing over comes the referee. The referee's gone over to Golden on this near left-hand side. He's holding the bottom of his back. Bottom right-hand side of his back. He's on his knees. I think he might have just got an elbow in the back there, and it just took the wind out of him a little bit. He's up, he's running around, and Golden's going to be okay. Still haven't seen Deborah come back onto the pitch. Let's have a look at that challenge on Golden here. Yeah, it was an elbow into the back. He went up for the header. In comes the Gateshead midfield. Smashes him with his elbow into the bottom of his back. And he went down under the challenge. And I think he was just winded for a minute or two there. Shaman on the attack on the edge of the area. Tries to step through. He goes down under another heavy challenge. But he's back up on his feet. With the right back for Gateshead. Played in field, gets the 1-2 back, takes a deflection, and it's going to be a throw into Gateshead. 10 yards back out on the far right-hand side, inside their own half. Gateshead still yet to get a real clear chance on goal. Although Bailey on those set pieces has been causing all sorts of problems. That's the man they need to aim for. That's the man they need to aim for every single time. And they need to get somebody coming in on that back post. Because Gateshead have had a few shots go past the back post. And there's nobody there to follow it up. And if there was, they could have even been 2-1 in front. But they're not putting the people in the right places. But here comes Gateshead over the halfway line. Breaking. It's 5 on 5. 30 yards from goal. He's got options right and left. He goes out to the far right hand side. Onto the edge of penalty area. The cross comes in. This time towards the back post. But again, it's the number 2. And now Ali can break down this near right-hand side for the Shaman. Here come the boys in blue, racing forward. And a great tackle in the centre of the park there by the number 10 for the Tynesiders. Good challenge. Whipping the ball off of them. And the Tynesiders go all the way back to their goalkeeper, who again is about 25, 30 yards out of his goal. What is he? He's got to be careful. You'd have thought he'd have learned his lesson. I mean, it wasn't his fault with the opening goal, it must be said. But he's playing a real dangerous game. He really, really is. It's not good. With Gateshead over the halfway line. Here they come again. Still looking for that equaliser after that defensive cock-up. Cost them dearly. And it's headed all the way back to the Shaman goalkeeper, who picks it up. As Gateshead try a follow-up there, but it comes to nothing. He's going to waste as many seconds as he can on that clock. He rolls it out to his left-hand side. Picked up by the left back. Out onto that left wing. Skips over one challenge. Tucks inside. Still with the boys in blue. Up towards the halfway line. Good turn, but it goes to nobody. Good clearance downfield by Gateshead. It's got a little bit scrappy in the last couple of minutes. Must be said, must be said. And it's gone all the way through to the Gateshead goalkeeper. He's outside his area again. Every time I've seen that, almost every time it seems, or it feels like, he's outside of his penalty area. The Gateshead goalkeeper, smashed downfield, left-hand side, picked up, and the offside flag goes up against Gateshead, and the chance has gone. That linesman out on that far right-hand side, he's a bit of a pillock, because he's made a couple of mistakes. I haven't seen a replay of that one, but he made a bit of a cock-up in the first half. It's the Halifax contingency guys there. They're having words, looking for options, and another offside flag at the other end. Ali strolling offside there. The referee wants a word with somebody. Like I said, yeah, talking a little bit scrappy at the moment. I think Bailey was having a word with, yeah, it was Bailey and Richardson as well. Goalkeeper for Gateshead bringing it halfway up the pitch. I'm sure he thinks he's a midfielder or forward. I really am. Cracking. And the Halifax fans are waving their flags. They're waving their scarves. Pulling on their shirts. I can see a lot of black and white as well, though. I mean, they said that there'd be more Halifax fans, but maybe all the Halifax fans are on this side, because all I can see on the far right-hand side is black and white of Gateshead, and a wild ball goes out of play. That's a terrible pass by the midfielder for the Shaman. And the manager's not happy with that either, Chris Millington. So Richardson takes the throw. Back to Richardson, gets it back. Lays it back, picked up by the centre-back with the number 6. Plays it across the front of goal, out onto the far right-hand side. Good switch of play, but it's always dangerous playing that ball across the face of your own goal. You've only got a slip and you've let the opposition in. Gateshead inside their own half, keeping possession. Playing neat 1-2s just amongst themselves. Trying to pull Halifax forward to open up a bit of space at the back, because Halifax have been pretty tight at the back, it must be said. Throwing to Gateshead out on the far right hand side. Here come the Heed once again. Will this be the moment that they grab the equaliser? That opening goal coming in the 44th minute of the first half, if you're just joining us. And it was Cook who got the deflection off of a rushed clearance by the goalkeeper. Bounced off his ankle and into the back of the net. And the throw goes straight to the Shaman, who whack it left-footed downfield. There's nobody up there, though. Every Blues player is inside their own half. I don't know why Halifax are playing so defensively. There's still a long way to go. Still a long way to go. Just under 30 minutes left in this first half.
Princess, do you think Gateshead can equalise?
Princess.
No, Prince.
Oh, Prince.
Yeah.
It's these headphones. That's what it is. Prince. Do you know what? I can only see one player for Gateshead that possibly could equalise, and I think that could be Bailey. He's just gone down under a heavy challenge. Deborah is back on the pitch for Shaman, but he's gone down again. So it's 3 times in about 10 minutes that Deborah's just hit the floor. That's a harsh challenge on Bailey as well. Coming in between his legs from behind. I think that's going to be curtains for Deborah, the number 5 for the Blues. He's back up on his feet again. He's shaking his head, though. I think they're going to have to change him. And it looks like Halifax in the 62nd minute are going to be forced into the very first substitute of this game. Princess, I think from a set piece, I think Gateshead could do it. From open play, I can't see them equalising. So if they get a couple of more corners or a couple of decent free kicks into that penalty area, and Bailey is lurking around the edge of that 6-yard box, and it is curtains for Deborah. So a very disappointing end to Deborah's season, the number 5 for Halifax Town. He's done well for 62 minutes. He's tried to shake off that injury on his right ankle, and he gets a standing ovation. There's a round of applause as he leaves the pitch. Off comes the number 5, on comes the number 4. And Deborah can go and have a nice cup of tea now. Summerfield is coming on for Deborah. So the number 5 is replaced by the number 4, Summerfield. He's tall. Free kick. Right hand side. Into the edge of the 6-yard box. This is danger on a right-footed volley by the number 11. Skyrockets it over the top of the crossbar for Gateshead. And a good chance. It was a good cross. It was a good cross from that free kick. We got under play very, very quickly onto the edge of the penalty area. Headed clear. And then a right-footed volley smashed way, way over the crossbar by Campbell, unfortunately. So another good chance from a set piece. That's what I mean. Gateshead do look dangerous on the set pieces. But Halifax from open play looked more dangerous. And the first half sort of showed that. Great play by Campbell. Wins it back. Still with Gateshead, 30 yards from goal. And he's played it across. He tried to square the ball. Now it's 2-on-2. Here comes Ali. He gets pushed out wide onto the edge. He steps into the penalty area. Still with Ali. Left-footed shot. Goalkeeper goes down at his front post. Fumbles the ball. but then gathers it on the second attempt. So that's what Gateshead have got to be careful of. Halifax are great from open play, great at counter-attacking, and definitely got the speed. Ali putting a lot of pressure on the back four of Gateshead there, and he unleashes a shot from 17 yards out inside the penalty area. Right-footed shot. Goalkeeper goes down to his left, saves it the first time. It bounces off of his chest, and then he manages to get his hands on it the second time. And here come the Shaman once again down this right-hand side this time. Picked up from the number 19. Cross comes in across the penalty area. Oh, and it's an easy clearance for Gateshead. And now Gateshead can bring it away from their 18-yard box. Picked up by the number 12. He lays it back onto the edge of their own penalty area. Gateshead have got to get that ball forward now. The clock is ticking. 26 minutes to go in this game. Still they trail by that goal in the 44th minute by Cook. But here comes Campbell on the edge of the penalty area. He tries to lay it off on the edge of the 18-yard box. And it's good interception. But they've won it back. Chip comes in towards the back post. There's Campbell. He's unmarked. Tries to unleash a right-footed shot. Too many touches. He was 6 yards out. He brings it down off his chest. Touches it with his left. Tries to unleash a right-footed shot from 6 yards out. And by that time, Golden was in there to make the challenge. And, oh, what a great chance for an equaliser. And Campbell balls it up. I don't know. It's there. It's, as time is ticking, hopefully this game will open up. One Gateshead fan there with his arms aloft, singing at the top of his voice. He's like this. He's giving it some oomph. He's giving it some welly. Oomph and welly all the way from one of those Gateshead fans. But there was nobody around him singing, bless him, all on his own. Go on, that man. Go on, that man. And here come Gateshead in the centre circle. Tries to chip over the top. Campbell almost gets hold of it, but it's stolen from off his feet. And now on the counter-attack down the right-hand side. Here comes that man Cook, the goal scorer. And Gateshead win it back. This is end-to-end stuff now. Really, really good. The pace has picked up once again from both sides. And Gateshead know that clock is ticking. The FA Trophy, it's been a long old season for both teams. You've got obviously all the league games, and then you've got this massive run in the FA Trophy as well. I know they come in at the slightly later stages after the qualifiers, but it's a long old haul for these two teams. They've had a long season, both finishing mid-table. They've had their highs, they've had their lows. But mid-table's nothing to be snuffed at. If Kidderminster can finish middle of the table next season, I'll be a happy man. And then maybe the year after into the playoffs. Tinkler with a throw. Deep inside their own half. In line with their own 6-yard box, actually. So it's Tinkler. He's looking for options. Nobody's moving. Come on, Gateshead. We need some movement. Honey Pie, hello darling, lovely to see you. How have you been? It's been a long time, over a year since we last live streamed. I hope you're well, and I hope the last year's been kind to you, as I do for all of you. And thank you so much for joining us here today on Football Fans Live. We had to do it, and of course, when the new season starts, we're going to bring you as many Vanarama national games as possible. Hopefully they'll be showing a lot of the cup games as well, the trophy games. And hopefully some of our Vanarama national teams can get through to the last stages of the FA Cup. That would be awesome. I always love it when the lower teams beat the bigger teams. Right, back to this one then. Gateshead, 35 yards from goal, out on the right-hand side. There's a lot of white shirts inside Halifax's half right now on the centre circle, and every blue shirt is back inside their own half defending. 22 minutes to go. I tries to play another cutting ball through, but it's well cut out in the middle of the park by the boys in blue. Here come the boys in blue. Plays it out onto this near right-hand side. Gets the 1-2. Summerfield, the substitute. Big ball across field, but Richardson's there to clear it back downfield. And here comes Campbell once again inside that centre circle. Tries to chip over the top, and it's gone all the way through to the Shaman goalkeeper. And they will have to go again, the Gateshead side. Now, a few stats for you. Gateshead finished 14th in the league with 15 wins, 15 draws and 16 losses. But wasn't a bad season at all. Farron? Farron, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. All you got to do now is just wait 1 minute and then join us in the chat. Tell us all about yourself, where you're from, what you do, who you're supporting, your score prediction. Can we get an equaliser in the final 21 minutes? Ali goes down under a heavy challenge over on the far left-hand side. And it's going to be a free kick to Halifax. Ali doesn't look happy, the number 21 for the Shaman. Let's have a look at that challenge again. And it's Ollie, the number 10, takes him out cleanly. Is he going to get a card for that? That's worthy of a card. Ali's getting back to his feet. But this is in a good area. I'd say it's about 28 yards from the Gateshead goal. And Capellio's trying to get a yellow card there for Ollie. But the referee doesn't look like he showed one. I think Ollie's lucky to escape with that challenge. So it's going to be an in-swinger. Right-footed. Here come the Shaman. Centre of the goal. And it's a good headed clearance by Gateshead, but it's picked up down this right-hand side. Another cross comes in. This time it's deep. Is it too deep? It's picked up out on the far left, down towards the corner flag. And there's another foul there. Don't say that's Ollie again. It's going to be another free kick to Halifax Town with the last 19 minutes to go. And this time it is Ollie once again, and rightly so. He's got to watch his step. That's 2 fouls in 2 minutes, and this time he picks up a yellow card. So a player, Capellio, for the Shaman, has picked up a yellow card in the first half, and Ollie picks one up, Greg Ollie, in the 71st minute for Gateshead. So the captain's just got to watch his step. He's been flying in with a few of those challenges. You don't want to get yourself sent off, because that would really, really stifle. Right-footed cross. Free kick. Oh, what a great one-handed save. 4 yards out. How did that not go in? Oh, my goodness me. But the pressure is still on. Here come the Shaman once again. Out on the right-hand side. Right-footed shot, left-footed shot. And then the referee gives a free kick. What a save by the Gateshead goalkeeper. The cross came in from the right-hand side. 3 yards out. Let's have a look at it again. It's a right-footed in-swinging cross. The number 14, left-footed, smashes it from 4 yards out. And the goalkeeper just gets the upper arm to it. What a save. Should have been 2, could have been 2. And he went like that. He literally, it was like a volleyball. You know, in volleyball, when it comes too close to you, he literally went like that and got rid of it. And we're going to get another substitution. We're going to get another substitution. And it looks like Ali's day is over as well. He's got a round of applause, a standing ovation from all the Halifax fans. And we've got a substitute. Oh, no, is it Capellio? Capello? Yes, Capello has gone off and Warburton's come on. So the number 18, Capello, has gone off, and the number 10, Warburton, has come on for Capellio. Maybe to strengthen that midfield and that defensive area for the final 17.5 minutes of this game. But it could have, would have, should have been 2. And that was a cracking save. Oh, the Gateshead goalkeeper keeping his team in this cup tie, in this game, in this trophy here today at Wembley. And it's Campbell inside the penalty area, loses out. He goes past 2, tries to get the cross in down at the byline, and it's cut out. And it's 1-on-1 here. It's 1-on-1. And it's the Shaman on the attack. He's racing forward. Few more defenders. It's 3-on-3. And finally, Gateshead inside their penalty area. God, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Fantastic run from inside his own half, down the right-hand side. At one point, it was 1-on-1. And in the end, those Gateshead defenders made up the ground, got back and put it out for a throw-in. Wow, wow. Unbelievable stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And it's going to be a throw-in. You're not missing anything at the moment, guys. 37 amazing people in the room right now. Thank you so much. Guys, we do cover foreign football, so your Italian, your Spanish, we will be in the new season, and the Scottish, the Irish, the Premiership, First Division, Second Division, your Caribou Cup, We're going to try and do as much football as we possibly can. We have got a travel channel though, so there will be points when we're away travelling for a week or two. And here come Gateshead over the halfway line. Good ball down that right-hand side. It's 2-on-3. Now it's 3-on-3 and a terrible pass, and it's an easy clearance back downfield for the Shaman. Picked up by Gateshead. Loop forward from the halfway line. Out on the right-hand side. It goes down under the challenge. Referee, he's giving it the other way. That linesman's an absolute, something. I've got to be careful what I say, haven't I? But yeah, we've got a travel channel called Travel Tour Taste on YouTube, so we would really appreciate your support there if you could. Go over to Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. That's our travel channel. And so when we're not doing football, we're away travelling or editing, but we're going to bring all of the National Vanarama League games. So we love non-league football. So we will be covering every single one that we possibly can of those. And then we'll be chucking in Premiership, Italian, Spanish, French, German football, now and again, Scottish, Irish, like I said before, when we're not travelling. So, and the studio will look even better. We'll have more stats on the screen for you in the new season as well, because we're going to be getting hold of a different program, a program that we used to use last year. So we're going to be investing in that program once again. Time is running out. The final 15 minutes for Gateshead. The Gateshead fans look very, very nervous, and who can blame them? The side aren't out of it yet, though. They've had a few good chances, especially off the set pieces. I think Bailey's been amazing for Gateshead. I think Campbell's been amazing for Gateshead. And like I said, there's still 15 minutes to go. It only takes a second, as we know. And they've got a throw in. They've got a long throw specialist, so it's going to be a long throw from the right-hand side in line with the 18-yard box. So this is danger for the Shaman. A lot of blue shirts back there defending. We've got 5 white shirts inside the penalty area. Throw comes in, tries to flick it on. And it's a left-footed clearance downfield by the Shaman. But here come Gateshead again. They win it back on the right-hand side. And it's another throw. This time about 23, 24 yards from goal out on the right-hand side. Are they going to take... They took this one quickly and short. Cross comes in towards the penalty area. And the offside flag goes up again. Oh, that linesman. He's really getting on my nerves now. He's breaking play down. And half of the time, he's making the wrong decisions. They're not offsides. And he's flagging for them. He's an absolute donkey. He really is. He's an absolute pillock.
The linesman or the ref?
The linesman, yeah. But then the ref responds to the linesman, so it's just breaking the play up again. Here come Gateshead on the halfway line. Game of headers, headed tennis. On the halfway line, Shaman win it back. Inside the centre circle, over the halfway line they go. He lays it back though, playing it safe. Just going to keep hold of the ball and run those seconds off the clock. They're now only 13 minutes plus injury time away from lifting the FA Trophy here today at Wembley Stadium in the basking sunshine. Onto the edge of the area. Here come Gateshead, but it's another good clearance downfield. They're pretty solid at the back. I'll give the Shaman that. There's the fans, all the blue shirts, and there's the white shirts. Yep, there's a lot of nail biting going on in the Gateshead half right now by all those fans. They're looking a little bit concerned. They're watching that clock tick down, and we're going to get... Who's that? We've got a player down for the Shaman. Looks like a little bit of cramp. And I think we're going to get the first substitution for Gateshead. Gateshead have got to do that now. They've just got to throw the kitchen sink at Halifax Town. Time is ticking. Get a couple of defenders off. Stick 3 at the back and strengthen the midfield. We want an attacking midfielder. We want a forward, another forward up there. They've just got to go for gold now. 12 minutes to go. The hold up at the moment, guys, is Senior. It was a bit of cramp. He's back on his feet now. He's limp. No. He's walking like a 50-year-old. Senior, the number 3 for Halifax Town. They were stretching his hamstring out. It doesn't look like he's being taken to the sidelines. I like what it says on the back of their shirts, actually. It says, "Shaman till I die." Who did?
Keith.
Keith, hello my friend, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, really appreciate it. And now, after 1 minute, Keith, join in that live chat. Sarah will be there, busy typing away. She'll reply to you, she'll relay any messages into my ear, and we're back underway. So thank you so much, Keith, and I hope that everybody, not just Keith, is having a fantastic weekend and a Super Soccer Sunday. Right, we're back underway. 35 yards from goal with the 42 of Gateshead. Into the centre circle it goes. Picked up, right-footed, switch the play from left to right, out on the right-hand side. 30 yards from goal. Tries to nutmeg him. He does. And he goes down under a challenge. Referee doesn't give anything to Gateshead, but here they come on the edge of the area. Right-footed shot. Oh, and the goalkeeper on the edge of his 6-yard box. Johnson goes down to his right-hand side and makes the save. Wasn't enough power in that shot, but it was a shot. It was a shot. And it was the number 42. Goalkeeper had to stretch for it. I'm not sure whether it would have gone in. That might have gone in, you know, into this bottom right-hand corner. But, and I think now, Gateshead are going to make that substitution. The next time the ball goes out of play, we're going to see Gateshead make a substitution. And here come Gateshead again. He's on his own up front, though. Campbell, left-footed shot again. No power on the edge of the area. And it just trickles through to the Shaman goalkeeper and picks it up as the number 19 for Gateshead comes racing forward to try and put a bit of pressure on him. But all he's got to do is just pick it up. Into the final 10 minutes. Good news for you Halifax fans. Not so good if you're a Gateshead fan. But if they can just keep pressing forward, they've got to make that substitution. I'm surprised they're only going to make one, being honest. I would at least change 2 players now. You've got the Gateshead have just got to throw everything forward and just go for broke. 9 minutes to go. Shaman, here they come down the left-hand side. Skips past the defender, plays it into the penalty area. And a good clearance. It's going to be a throw-in in line with the 6-yard box out on the far right-hand side to the Shaman. And down goes... I think it's Richardson that's gone down. And again, bit of cramp. I'm not surprised. We're only into the 81st minute and a lot of players are going down with cramp now. The goalkeeper's stretching it out. I'm pretty sure that's Richardson that's down. Because the first half was played at a tremendous pace. Both teams were going at it 100 miles per hour and giving their all. Yeah, it's Richardson. It's as he tries to... He does clear the ball. He clears it right-footed, so it's going to be a throw-in. And he's still down. The goalkeeper is trying to stretch. He's right on the touchline there as well. And now Harker, the number 17, is limping as well. This is not good. This is not good. He's trying to get the train on. And we are going to see a substitution. Off goes the number 5 for Gateshead. On comes the number 19. The exchange is just being made as I speak. And yeah, it's Richardson. He's walking around the back of the goal. And on comes Harris for Richardson. So a fresh pair of legs with only 7.5 minutes to go for Gateshead. Could we have a super sub? Can he, lift the spirits of all those Gateshead fans and get an equaliser? Can Harris be the one that makes the difference here today at Wembley? We're back underway on the halfway line with the Shaman. Inside the Gateshead half it goes. And then Shaman played all the way back to their goalkeeper. Again, running that clock down. Not long to go now. Not long to go. And I tell you what, Richardson's only just made it back to the dugout. So that took him, a good couple of minutes to walk from behind the goal just around to the dugout. And it's with Gateshead inside Halifax's half. Round by the centre circle. Right-footed by the number 2. Out onto the right-hand side. Trying to spread the play. Trying to open up that defence of Halifax, who have looked very tight throughout the previous 80-odd minutes. And they steal it back. Here come the Shaman. It's 3-on-2. Danger here now for Gateshead. Lays it off. Ali picks it up. He's overhit it. Can he cut it back? He smashes it left-footed, and it would have been offside anyway. I swear that linesman loves sticking his flag up something, because the other linesmen have bugger all to do. But every time a ball goes forward, he's like, yay, I can raise my flag. He's getting on my nerves, he really is. 44 amazing people in right now. And a second substitution, I do believe, for Gateshead. So another fresh pair of legs in the final 6 minutes of normal time. And Martin goes off. I didn't see who replaced him. Thompson's replaced him. So Martin is off for Gateshead and Thompson comes on, the number 39. And it's with the Gateshead goalkeeper. Almost up by the halfway line now. Smashes it forward right-footed, but it's overhit. And it goes all the way through to Johnson, the Blues goalkeeper, who picks it up, rolls it out. Picked up from the number 14. If you haven't already, guys, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe. And then also, if you hit the subscribe, wait 1 minute and then join us in the chat. Sarah will keep the chat going. She'll be talking to you all. She sat to my right-hand side. She'll make an appearance right at the end.
FFL Superfans coming.
FFL Superfans, yay! How you doing, my friend? Great to see you. I see you've been commenting on our travel channel, Travel Tour Taste, quite a lot. So thank you so much for all your support on Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. Here come Gateshead on the edge of the penalty area. Left-footed shot. Oh, goalkeeper dives to his right-hand side, pushes it away, and then a second attempt at a cross, and it's a corner kick to Gateshead. It was picked up. It was Campbell out on the left-hand side, smashes in it. Great shot on the edge of the penalty area.
Oh, Jams or highlights. Yo, it's me, Gavin, my other account. We lost, damn it.
Oh, Jamsor, you lost. I'm so sorry, but great to see you, my friend. I hope your weekend picks up. It's not over yet. Right-footed corner, outswinger, onto the edge of the 6-yard box. Tries to clear it, still with the... Oh, and it's gone all the way through. Gone all the way through. He tried to get a second cross in from that right-hand side, but it trickled off of his shins and went straight into Johnson's arm. And the Shaman can clear the danger. And some of those fans don't look happy. The Gateshead manager there, Mike Williamson, doesn't look happy either. And neither does the chairman, Mike Pinkerton. They can feel this tie slipping away. Not long to go now. Not long to go at all. Can Halifax hold on and lift the trophy here today at the new Wembley Stadium? I say the new because I like the old, being honest. Let me know what your thoughts are on the old Wembley.
Farron says, hi guys, nice to find you guys. And yes, shame until I die. Come on lads, another 10 minutes. Pop another one in and bring that FA trophy back home to Fax again. Hold on guys.
I tell you what, my friend, they did nearly pop a second one in. They really did. It was just a last-ditch save. It was hit left-footed from 3 yards out, and the Gateshead goalkeeper just went like that. And his arm, well, it was the top of his arm, but he did well to put his body in the way. Inside that centre circle with the boys in blue. And I do, just getting back to you, my friend, I do love that Shaman 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 on the back of the shirt. That's cracking. Tries to play it forward. Gateshead bring it away. Still inside their own half, out on the far right-hand side. Up towards halfway line. Lays it out. Brings it in. Campbell picks it up. He's had a really, really good game. 20 yards from goal, 18 yards from goal, steps into penalty area, tries to get a right-footed shot in, comes bouncing across the face of the goal, and there's nobody there for Gateshead again. They've got to push the players forward. They've got to throw everybody forward, Gateshead. Whenever they get the ball forward, they've just got to get the bodies in the box, and they're not doing it. They're not doing it. There was 2 bodies in the box. They need, with only a few minutes left, they need 6 or 7 bodies in the box, not just 2. Gateshead, you're throwing it away. That was a great chance for an equaliser. And, you know, Campbell is running his knackers off in the centre of the pitch there. He's working his absolute balls off, and you've got to support him. He's on his own a lot. He's on his own a lot. He really is. You know, he's having to take shots from the 18-yard box, from the edge of the penalty box. And you ain't going to beat Johnson from there unless it's something spectacular. But here come Gateshead again. 35 yards from goal. 30 yards from goal. Infield. Good ball. Picked up. Taken into the penalty area. He's driven wide. He goes down under... Oh, he goes down under a challenge. And I think Harris, the substitute, is going to get a yellow card. He's saying it's a dive. I don't think it was a dive. He comes away smiling. He comes away laughing. It was Harris, the super sub. The number 19 runs into a penalty area. He didn't clip him. He sort of got the tip of Harris's toe, but it wasn't enough to put him on the floor. Luckily, I think it was wasn't Ali. Was it Ali? Pulled his foot away at the last minute. Yes, it was Ali. And he's given it the other way. But there were a few Gateshead fans and players pointing at the penalty spot then, praying for it, asking for it. And the goal scorer, Cook, is being substituted by the Shaman. He's had a cracking game. He's got the goal that could hand Halifax Town the trophy here today at Wembley. And he's been substituted. They're just going to solidify that back line by taking off Cook, sticking on
Jamzor.
Sarah,
are you up for doing a late stream? 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 versus Real Betis 8. Also, it's a derby match as well.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think we will be, being honest. Jamzor.
Gav.
Yeah, Gav. Gateshead on the halfway line. That clock is ticking. I don't know what BT are playing at because they've taken the clock away that was on the screen. And that's just bloody ridiculous. So I can't give you the exact time, but we must be only moments away. Gateshead, 40 yards from goal, into the centre circle.
I know we're at 19 minutes and 45 seconds.
Right, so we should be into injury time then.
We must be.
Sarah's just told me we're into 90 minutes and 44 seconds. 25 yards from goal. Gateshead racing forward. It's just blue bodies absolutely everywhere on the edge of that penalty area. It's played onto the right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? The cross does come in, but a blue head clears it. Left-footed shot on the edge of the penalty area, and he throws his body in front of that ball, gets it clear, but 35 yards from goal. Gateshead pick it up again. Everybody is back defending now for the Blues. The boys in blue defending resolutely. And it's played into the penalty area. Gets the cross in, and again it reaches a blue shirt, and it's Wallop left-footed downfield. The goalkeeper for Gateshead is on the halfway line. He lays it forward. They've got to get that ball forward fast. They've got to do it now. 45 yards from goal, 30 yards from goal, 25 yards from goal. Still with Gateshead. Just bang it into that penalty area, man. The clock is ticking. We've not even had the injury time come up.
We're into 92nd.
We're into the 92nd minute.
7 minutes extra time.
7 minutes extra time, I've just been told.
5 minutes to go.
Wow, 7, sir.
Yeah, but it's already 92.
Yep. So, with 2 minutes gone, we've got another 5 minutes. So 7 minutes of injury time, guys. I don't know why BT Sport have taken the clock off. Why have they did that about 20 minutes ago? Absolute idiots. Ugh. BT Sport, the last time when we used to do it. And there's Cook. He's massaging his leg. And he's got man of the match. So the goal scorer, Jamie Cook, for the Shaman, gets man of the match. What a day it could be for him and the rest of Halifax. But there's still a good 4.5 minutes to go, I would say. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and we all know it only takes 1 second to get that equaliser. 50 amazing people in. Please, guys, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, keep those comments coming, share it out. We will be back with more football, and we're going to bring all of the National 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 League that we possibly can in the new season, with an even better setup behind me.
Football Fans Live says, get it together, BT Sport.
I know, football fans. Get it together, BT Sport. Oh, and no, That's the latest. They've just come up with the latest on the screen. We all know what the bloody score is. We want to know what the bloody time is. Halifax 1, Gateshead 0. We know. It's a throw-in to get Halifax out on the far left-hand side, in line with that 18-yard box. What time are we at, sir?
We're at 93 minutes and 40 seconds.
93 minutes and 40 seconds, guys. 7 minutes of injury time. We've only got about 3 minutes to go. It's a throw-in, long throw, upfield towards halfway line. Still with the Shaman. Gateshead win the throw. Throw it back to the left back. He knocks it forward down the line. Played infield, picked up by Campbell. Good 1-2. Tries to play it through. He didn't read it, and it's gone all the way through for a goal kick. And another wasted ball. That was Harris, the substitute there. And the Gateshead fans are doing exactly what I'm doing right now. They've got their hands on their heads. They know that clock is ticking. I would say just under 3 minutes to go. Halifax on the edge. It's been a long old season for both of these cracking teams. And, it's been a great final here today at Wembley. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you guys have. But we're approaching the final 2 minutes of the added 7. And it's over the halfway line. And it's the Shaman that have got the ball. They knock the ball forward right-footed. And it's going to be another throw. He wants to take it quickly. I don't know why he was going to rush there, the number 28 for the Shaman. But he's dropped the ball, and now they're going to take all the time in the world. The referee's actually pointing at his watch. So I think he knows what Golden's going to do there and run a few more seconds down. So Golden is going to take the throw-in out on this near right-hand side for the Shaman. They are only a minute or so away from lifting the FA Trophy here today at Wembley. Both teams have given it their all, but at the end of the day, I think, Halifax, I said 2-1 to Halifax. So I'm going to be wrong. 1 minute 30 seconds of the added 7 to go. And it's a throw-in to Gateshead, 35 yards from goal, taking it quickly. With the number 6, plays it infield, 28 yards from goal. Still with Gateshead, out on this near left-hand side.
Farron says, come on, Shaman, bring it home.
Farron says, oh, bring it home. They're so close, Farron. They're so close. We're 30 yards from goal with Gateshead. He's got space on the right-hand side. He should have played it earlier.
Cool time, ref, for God's sake.
Cool time, ref, for God's sake. Oh, yeah. And Shaman have just won it back, but then they give it straight back to Gateshead. Ali tries to bring it away. Last minute into the final minute, guys. All you Halifax fans, get ready to celebrate. Commiserations to the Gateshead fans. They've been absolutely amazing here today at Wembley. And now the Halifax fans are waving their flags, their cap in their hands. Ali has got a bit of cramp. He's gone back down onto the floor. The Gateshead fans are very quiet. It's all Halifax right now. And they've got their phones out. They want to keep mementos of this amazing experience that they've had here today.
Oh, no.
How long to go?
10 seconds.
Into the final 10 seconds, Sarah says. There will be a couple of seconds added on because of this Ali injury. Well, it's not an injury. We're back underway. We're just waiting for the referee's whistle. Time is ticking, and there it is. It's all over, and Halifax have done it. They've won the FA Trophy, and commiserations to Gateshead. They tried as hard as they could, but at the end of the day, I think Halifax were just too clean, too sharp, and too strong for them. And celebrations all around Wembley, and Cook is running down the sidelines, giving rounds of applause to all of the fans. They can't believe it. The arms are aloft. They're singing at the top of their voices. The shirts have come off some of the fans. We've got bare naked bodies in the stands here today at Wembley, and what a fantastic occasion it's been. Senior, the captain, can't believe it. He's almost in tears. He's almost in tears, the captain for the Shaman. So well done, Halifax Town. Their name will be engraved on the FA Trophy for the season of 2022-2023, and I can't wait for the new season of 2023-2024 to start in just a couple of months. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to bring more and more football here on Football Fans Live. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been immense. I've had a cracking time. I've had an absolute cracking time. And I'm sure Sarah has as well. We'll see Sarah in just a few minutes. And, you know, leave any more comments you've got. Huge congratulations to all you Halifax fans and huge commiserations for Gateshead. But you've had a fantastic season. You've come a long, long way this season. Yes, in the league, both teams have finished mid-table. Let's hope that it's the playoffs for both of your sides next season, because you both deserve it, you know, to come this far in the trophy and then just to fall at the last hurdle. You know, Gateshead fans, my heart breaks for you. It goes out to you, but be very, very proud of your team today.
Absolutely.
Just to get here. And I hope that both teams and supporters have a safe journey, because it's a long journey back to Halifax and to Gateshead, especially Gateshead, all the way up there in the north of England. And the chairman is down there from both sides, actually. But it is the Halifax Town chairman that is celebrating. And it's wonderful to see. Wonderful to see. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, and the guys are swinging and singing from side to side. All those Halifax fans.
That was
There's
us,
going to be.
Kidderminster.
That was us for Kidderminster. Yep, yep. Last Sunday,
It was.
this time last week, it was about this time last week, we were still singing. And we'll be joining both of these two great teams. So I can't wait for Kidderminster to play Halifax and Gateshead. Really look forward. Hopefully those will be shown on telly. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So we'd be able to bring you that. That would be great. It really would. We've been up to Kidderminster a couple of times, and we've actually streamed live on our YouTube channel. There's Jamie Cook getting an interview now, man of the match and trophy winner. And he scored the goal that got them the trophy. He couldn't have had a better day today. So, you know, there's going to be massive parties, I'm sure. What's left of the weekend, maybe save it for next weekend and have a massive party over the bank holiday. You know, so
I can't read the chat. It's up there.
all right.
You're talking to
This
me.
is Sarah.
I'm Sarah.
This is the tech.
I can't read the
tech
chat, but
person. I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. Sarah will jump back on the chat in just a second and get all of your thoughts, you know, whether you've won here today, whether you've lost here today, or you've just been here, you know, to see what it's all about. But we will be bringing you much more football, so make sure you hit that notification bell as well. We're just seeing the goal once again. It was a fluky goal, but Cook did his very best to put the pressure on the goalkeeper. A big mistake by the defender. I hope he doesn't have too many nightmares. And Gateshead have a cracking season next year and make up for it, and the same for Halifax as well. It's going to be a really good season. I can feel it in my bones.
Chat.
Sarah's, you know, I'm going to say goodbye, but Sarah will keep the chat going. Sarah will keep the chat going. So I've been Glenn. She's been Sarah. And you've been amazing. See you all in the new season on the 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National League live games. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. So once again, a huge thank you to each and every single one of you. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful break. You know, go and do those summer holidays. Go and do all that partying and get back here for the new season. And like I said, it's not only 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 National League we're going to be covering, you know, all the divisions in most of the countries, all the cup games, and the celebrations continue with Cook at Wembley. Guys, a huge thank you once again, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Sarah will keep the chat open and keep it going for you.
something I've done so many times. Trying to keep my head high while everybody's dancing. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Since you took hold of my broken heart, just like a miracle. You're the angel, the one I've been waiting for. You're the angel, the one that pulled me out of the dark. You're the angel. You're the angel. Letting go of the past, I can never understand. So many questions, why? Well, everybody's dancing. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Since you took hold of my broken heart, just like a miracle. You're the angel, the one I've been waiting for, waiting for. You're the angel, the one that pulled me out of the dark. Oh, oh, I've been waiting for, waiting for. Oh, oh, the one that pulled me out of the dark. You're the angel. You're the angel.
And I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't on the prey. But this time I won't collapse like I did yesterday. Yesterday, you broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give in, I can't give in, I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your body for me. I can't give in, I can't give in. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shift far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Tú tienes la pócima para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give in, I can't give in, I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your body for me. I can't give in, I can't give in. I've already run the
I never thought I'd feel like this.
this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run
Lost